Ah, how many times have you seen this on TV? It smells so fresh. Holy cow. Do you know what those scents are doing to your body? I don't think so. I wanted to film this because this past week I had a client who came in. She reeked of the fragrances from her laundry products, and it's something I always tell my clients, you've got to get rid of these things because they're so toxic to your body. And she said to me, but how do I know it's clean if I can't smell this? And the light bulb went off. We have been trained by the media to think that these fragrances mean something is clean. We even get to the point that people use those little fragrance beads, so every time you move, you get fresh scent off your clothes. Y'all, it's not fresh. It's toxic. Let me tell you a few of the things that these scents can cause. Number one, listen up if you're pregnant or you want to become pregnant, because these fragrances, and I got this from the NIH, so this comes straight from the National Institutes for Health. These fragrances can lead to miscarriages. They can contribute to birth defects, preterm labor, stillbirth. Tell all your friends who are expecting, do not use scented products. There are so many others. Okay, let's talk about man boobs. Okay, no guy wants to have breasts. And if you have young kids and they hit puberty, if you're exposing them to these scented products, they can lead to men developing breast tissue. You do not want your sons to have to deal with that when they get into middle school and high school. So the fragrances have to go. Breast cancer, they've been associated with contributing to breast cancer. We want to do everything we can to help ourselves do better. Let's talk about neurological conditions. And you know what's so funny? You can read something and say, oh, X causes neurological problems. But what does that actually mean? You know, how do you even decipher, does that apply to you? Well, let's talk about some of the things that neurological means. So it means headaches. Okay, headaches are a pretty common problem. It means anxiety. Anxiety is one of the most common complaints from an emotional health standpoint that we have in the US. Well, gosh, if these fragrances contribute to that, what would it do if you just got rid of those laundry products? Just get the free and clear. You don't even have to go all the way to 7th generation, or something super clean. Just get rid of the scent. Another neurological effect would be ADD, ADHD. Think about it. If your kiddos are sleeping on these sheets at night, they're smelling it on their clothes during the day, you dry off with a towel and you are exposed to these chemicals. That's what part of what leads to neurological conditions. There's so many things that we cannot control in the environment. I live in Atlanta. We have smog, we have air pollution. Some of you live in polluted states too. I can't control that, but I can control what I wash my clothes in. And I can control fragrances, like scented candles, things like that. You can certainly use essential oil. If you like the smell, I'm not going to argue with you. Heck, I like a good smell too. But what is a good smell? It is not these chemical products. And you guys, our FDA allows those into our products that are banned in other countries. Europe, Canada, Japan, they ban many of these fragrance chemicals that are routinely allowed here in the US. It's actually pretty sad. We look at why do we have chronic health conditions so much worse than other areas of the world. It's what's allowed in our food, it's what's allowed in our environment, it's what's allowed in our products. Look at your personal care products, your shampoos, your lotions. There are so many things. And what you're looking for, they're not going to put the chemical name, because that's proprietary. They don't have to release that, but they do have to put the word fragrance. And so anything that reads fragrance, whoosh, get rid of it. And you want essential oils only. And there's so many products out there that have essential oils. So if you want to protect yourself and your family, take the simple step of getting rid of scented products in your home.